Greetings, I'm Cornelius P. Pig, and welcome to Pig News. This week in the news, Boris Johnson himself goes to Peppa Pig World. My Friend Peppa Pig becomes one of the highest reviewed games of the month. Eating veggies is now seen as a bargaining tool, and Peppa Pig dies. Find out today in Peppa Pig News. So first up on the news, we have Boris Johnson praising Peppa Pig World. Little did I know that the Prime Minister of Britain would be a Peppa Pigger.
With safer streets, with great local schools, with fantastic broadband. Forgive me.
I just want to say, for starters, Boris Johnson is literally me when I have to present a speech and I have nothing ready. I'm not prepared. I've done it on the morning of, and I'm just trying to drag it over that 8-minute mark. You know, I'm just trying to keep it going.
Yesterday, I went, as we all must, to Peppa Pig World. I don't know if you've been to Peppa Pig World. Hands up anyone who's been to Peppa Pig World. Not enough.
You heard it here first, boys. Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister of Britain, has been to Peppa Pig World. As a long-time Peppa Pig fan, it's always been a dream of mine to go to Peppa Pig World. In Australia, we aren't as lucky, and unfortunately, we can't go. So if he asked this in a room, I would not be able to put my hand up. I do find it quite appalling that not many people in Parliament have been to Peppa Pig World. I think it's a very cultural, significant establishment, and I feel like you should appreciate your heritage. So go to Peppa Pig World.
I was a bit hazy what I would find at Peppa Pig World, but I loved it. And Peppa Pig World is very much my kind of place.
Peppa Pig World is Boris's kind of place.
It has very safe streets, discipline in schools, heavy emphasis on new mass transit systems, I notice, even if they're a bit stereotypical about Daddy Pig.
So you also heard it here first. Crime rates in Peppa Pig World are down. That's right. You're not going to get mugged or you're not going to get robbed if you go to Peppa Pig World. Apparently, it is a very safe place with very disciplined schools. The one thing I would like to disagree with is Boris says they have new mass transit systems. And if you've played the video game My Friend Peppa Pig, the transit systems and roadworks are disgusting. I have run into roadworks more times than anyone, and I just like to say it is not up to Britain standard.
Even if they're a bit stereotypical about Daddy Pig.
Daddy Pig. Excuse me?
But the real lesson for me going to Peppa Pig World, I'm surprised you haven't been there.
Honestly, Boris, I'm surprised I haven't been there either. What are you doing with yourselves? Like, you call yourself British? Shame on you. Shame on you.
About the power of UK creativity. Who would have believed, Tony, that a pig that looks like a hairdryer, a pig that was rejected by the BBC, would now be exported to 180 countries.
So firstly, I'd like to say, Boris says, who would have known that UK could have such creativity? The UK is responsible for Wallace and Gromit, an absolute cultural icon and a peak of meme culture. I don't know why you're surprised. Also, the comparison of Peppa Pig to a hairdryer, me personally, I think she looks more like an AirPod. But I'd like to say he's pretty on point with that. Finally, Boris says the BBC. Look, Boris, I don't know if you know what BBC means, mate. You might want to look that up on the internet before you say it in a live conference, because it ain't the news network you're thinking about.
A business that's worth at least £6 billion to this country. £6 billion and counting. Now, I think that is pure genius, don't you? Peppa Pig?
Did you hear that, guys? Boris Johnson says Peppa Pig is pure genius. He's finally understanding it. I don't know why people don't get it. Peppa is everything. I'm glad Boris has said it. Maybe the public will wake up after this. Next up in the news, My Friend Peppa Pig becomes the highest reviewed game of the month. So guys, we have gathered an article here from Game Rant. So the title says, Peppa Pig game has a higher user score than Battlefield, COD, and the GTA trilogy combined. You were all laughing at me for having over 100 hours on My Friend Peppa Pig. You were all laughing at me for doing a 3-part series on YouTube and making a YouTube channel for Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig has absolutely slapped the competition away. They did not stand a chance. I said this was Game of the Year. Everyone laughed at me. Now who's laughing, huh? Huh? Comparing the Metacritic user scores to the PS version of My Friend Peppa Pig, not even the PS5 or PC version, which is the definitive edition. If you want graphics, go for them. Compares to Battlefield 2042, Call of Duty Vanguard, and the Grand Theft Auto trilogy, it seems My Friend Peppa Pig not only has higher scores than all of them, but it has a higher score than all of them combined. Lost for words. My Friend Peppa Pig has a 8.4 user score rating at the time of this writing. Adding together the score of Battlefield, Call of Duty, and GTA 5 is 7.4, which is an entire point lower than My Friend Peppa Pig. So guys, does that mean the Call of Duty streamers and the Battlefield content creators are going to jump ship? Who knows? I'm ahead of the game. I'm ahead of the curve here, guys. I have a dedicated channel of Peppa Pig. I saw the trend coming before it even happened. I'm one step ahead. Our next news segment is vegetables becoming a bargaining tool. So on the Peppa Pig official Twitter, as you can see on the 23rd of November, they put out a tweet when eating vegetables becomes a bargaining tool. And it shows Mummy Pig says, eat all your vegetables. Peppa says, if I do, I can stay up past my bedtime, right? Mama just freezes up and Peppa says, right. So this post is not only significant because Peppa Pig is now making memes herself. The official Peppa Pig Twitter is making the memes for us. We don't need to make them as Peppa Pig is. They are doing it themselves. Also, I think that they're pushing a bit of an agenda here that vegetables can be used to bargain. But you know what? If Peppa Pig says they are, then they are. All right, next up, guys. Peppa Pig dies? Question mark? So Lad Bible has put out an article saying, how did Peppa Pig die? This dark fan theory will ruin childhoods everywhere. So I think we should have a read and see, how did Peppa actually die? How did Peppa Pig die? If you have young children / siblings, they may watch a program called Peppa Pig. Excuse me, I just want to say this is disgusting that you assume it's children. You need to pay respect to the rest of us Peppa Pig fans. The demographic is large and wide, yes. But I have a theory that will chill your bones. That's the introduction of Peppa Pig's alternative backstory by Wattpad writer Anime Geek 00. Oh god, of course that's their username. According to Anime Geek 00 theory, all the Peppa Pig characters are reincarnated dead people. From a schizophrenic grandma pig to a euthanized Peppa Pig. This story is highly disturbing. You know what? I've had some theories throughout my vids. This one's taking it to another level. Peppa Pig was never a healthy child. She was usually ill and spent her short life in a hospital bed. One night, Peppa's parents decided it would be best if they euthanized her. Oh my. According to this theory, Peppa's parents couldn't deal with the guilt of killing their child. So one day, after months of George asking where his sister had gone, Daddy Pig stabbed himself, Mummy Pig, and George to death. Jesus Christ. It gets worse. Apparently, all of Peppa Pig characters were figments of Grandma Pig's imagination. Grandma Pig suffered from schizophrenia. Honestly, Grandma Pig being schizophrenic kind of makes sense. She was blind the whole time and couldn't see chickens in front of her. Were we really there? Were the chickens there? Who knows? Honestly, I've heard a lot of theories in my time being a Peppa Pigger. This one, I reckon it's pretty accurate. I'd believe it. Alrighty guys, and our final story, Peppa Pig World coming to America. So guys, the official Peppa Pig Twitter has tweeted out, you've seen the headlines and they're true. Peppa and her family are parking their motorhome in the US with a brand new, truly fantastic Peppa Pig Florida theme park opening 24th of February 2022. Oh my god guys, I'm so excited. Now guys, I've already been planning on going to Peppa Pig World in Britain, but now they're adding one to Florida. That's amazing. Honestly, I'm so excited. My best friend Juicy actually lives in Florida, so guess where we're going, boys. If this video gets 3,000 likes, I'll vlog Peppa Pig World with Juicy and Kevin and Jacob and all them lads. Yes, Ricky might even come too. I know Ricky's really excited about Peppa Pig World. So guys, that includes our news segment today. Thank you for coming to Pig News, and I'll see you in the next video. Yeah. All right, Allison, cut it there. Allison, cut the video. One thing I would like to come